Hey everyone, it's 6:30, so I'll give it kind of a couple minutes to see if anyone else joins. In the meantime, uh, I'll kind of describe how I figure this will work. Um, in the chat, feel free to drop any questions you have that you want me to answer. I don't know exactly how many people are going to show up, so we'll see how it goes. And if there aren't any questions in maybe a minute or two, I'll just kind of describe a little bit of my background and kind of some of the things that are on my mind right now that I think might work for asking questions about, and then we'll go from there. Hope everyone's having a good evening today. Everyone's staying safe, staying away from coronavirus, and still able to do work and do. Hopefully, you're able to work remote. I'm lucky enough that I work for a company where I can work remote. Even though the headquarters is here in Colorado Springs, I still work remote from home in this office all the time, and really enjoy it. So I didn't change my routine at all when this happened. I do the same thing I would do if this weren't going on. So thankfully I have that opportunity. That said, I do appreciate there are a few companies in town that have really good office cultures, and more power to them. I think that's fantastic. They really want to build that office culture so that their employees really enjoy working physically in the office with each other. Definitely not knocking that. I think there's definitely some advantages to remote work, but there's also some advantages to working in the office with your coworkers as well. Yeah, there's good things on both sides, but hopefully, if they get to a point where they can't all work in the office together still, they can still get work done and find a way to work remote. The tool, in my opinion, the tools these days for remote working are better than ever. I think, lots of people are familiar with the Zoom platform. I think that's relatively new, and it definitely blew things like Skype and well, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but it really blew things like Skype out of the water when it came out, and it's great for video conferencing, and that's working remote. That's what I do all my meetings on is Zoom, and it works really well. I think it's fantastic. So at this point, it looks like one participant, which I'm guessing is probably me. If it's not, and there's someone out there, please drop something in the chat and say hi, and that way I know I'm not just talking to the camera. And well, okay then. It's 4 minutes in, and we still only have one participant. If people join and ask questions, I'll answer them. But for right now, I might just keep talking, or I might just kind of wait here. We'll see what happens with this stream, and I might post it if there's some content that I think is worth sharing after today. Otherwise, I might just take this video down once it's done recording. But this is also something that I plan on doing on a fairly regular basis. Probably not on this channel. This is actually the channel for a project I've been working on, building software for photo booths and photo booth operators. Really cool. You can check out the website, shutterpilot.com. But yeah, so since this is more of a personal, ask me anything sort of thing, I'll probably switch this over to my own personal channel. The only reason I'm using this channel right now is because my personal channel isn't currently configured for live streaming. There's a kind of a 24-hour waiting period. I turned it on last night, and unfortunately, it's not quite ready for today. So I went to this channel. So yeah, and if you want to know more about me and participate in future Ask Me Anythings, maybe on specific topics. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do future ones. I might pick, a specific topic that I want to talk on. Maybe do one that's specific to PHP, one that's specific to C#, one, MySQL, MongoDB, concepts, document databases, relational databases, those sorts of things, and just kind of talk about whatever. But I'll do, and maybe some a variety of ask me anything type format versus just talking about things that topics that I want to talk about, more educational, informative, kind of one directional communication. Not really sure how I'm gonna build out this channel, but we'll see how it goes. I really want this to be helpful for people out there, maybe new to coding, experienced coders, trying to get into something new. We'll kind of see how it goes. But I want to be a resource for the community, and we'll just kind of see what happens. So that being said, I think I'll end the live stream. If you come across this later on, and we're a little bit late to the live stream, I apologize, but hopefully this is some valuable content, and you can subscribe to the channel here, or if I do post this video, I'll link to my personal channel. Subscribe to my personal channel, because that's where I'll be having more of these live streams, maybe some additional content. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you want me to keep doing this, and find me on LinkedIn or in one of the Slack communities that I'm involved in, Colorado Springs Tech, or I'm actually on Denver Devs as well. But Denver Devs has a lot of messages going back and forth, so it's kind of hard to find DMs. But I am involved in that community. So yeah, check that out. You can also go to my website at brianparks.me, and you can get a hold of me there. And let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you want to hear more of my thoughts on the world of programming, and any particular topics you want me to talk about, do more in-depth video on, and we'll just see how it goes. Thanks for watching.